Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Reality Check. Welcome to my channel. I know I've been promoting for about a month now on Facebook and my Instagram, and I kind of just gave like a little tiny piece of why I actually wanted to do it and what it's actually about. So I don't know if anyone has ever felt like alone or maybe misunderstood, or maybe felt like there are certain struggles that you shouldn't have because you're a believer. And maybe you kind of felt like people always talked about the outcome of what their struggle was, but never really talked about how it felt actually going through the process. And sometimes that can be a bit frustrating because it's like, okay, I understand, you telling me that you're celibate. But sis, I still want to spread my legs, so you're not really helping me. You're just talking about how you are celibate. You're not talking about the nights that you decided to not answer the phone. What did that feel like? And so that's kind of what Reality Check is about talking about different struggles that a lot of our generation of believers doesn't really like to touch, but it's things that we actually go through. And then how do we choose God in the midst of those struggles? One thing that I do believe is that we're allowed to feel, we're allowed to be angry, we're allowed to be frustrated, we're allowed to be sad, and of course happy, but we can't let our emotions dictate whether we're going to come out of a struggle or whether we're going to stay in it. So once we recognize the emotion that we feel, while we're struggling, and once we actually say it out loud and we begin to talk to God about it, we have a choice. Do I choose God or do I stay in the moment? And it's much easier to stay in the moment than to choose God, but choosing God is the best choice, and that is what I encourage you to do. And one of the scriptures that I like to go based off of when I'm having a moment is Galatians 6:9, and it tells us not to become weary in well-doing. In well-doing. For if we don't give up when the time is right, we'll reap. So in this season of, you're doing good, what are you actually planting though? What are you actually going to reap? So are you planting, bitterness, anxiety, insecurity, ungratefulness? Or are you planting things like peace and joy and love and self-esteem? It's really easy to kind of get lost in the moment if things aren't going your way or when you're struggling to plant those seeds of like anxiety and worry and everything like that. But we have to choose that God's word is true. So if he said don't get weary in well-doing, then we have to believe that we'll actually reap what we're sowing if we're sowing those good things. The second thing is making sure that we're keeping our focus. It's so easy to get distracted when things aren't going your way or when you do feel alone, but continue to stay focused. Psalm 37 verses 3-7 says, trust in the Lord and do good, live in the land and be safe, seek your happiness in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. Give yourself to the Lord, trust in him, and he will help you. He will make your righteousness shine like the noonday sun. Be patient and wait for the Lord to act. Don't be worried about those who prosper or those who succeed in their evil plans. So a lot of things he said was, one, we got to trust in him. Number two, we have to seek him. And then we have to believe that he will do what his word says. We have to be patient and we have to wait for him to act. And we can't be worried about what the outcome is going to be. All we have to do is be obedient in whatever he's telling us to do. He will give us everything we need. He will help us in the process. So as you take this journey with me through Reality Check and we go over different topics, just know that you're not alone. Just know that there is somebody who is going through things just like you. And know that you're not misunderstood. So somebody understands you, God understands, and his word says that he'll be with you in the process. So thanks. This has been the first Reality Check episode.